I feel like something is sneaking up behind me, but I don't see anything there. Today we've got a Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battle versus Jay, found on the 2022-2021 battle code. Let's get into this match. Today's battle is featuring the spooky Pokemon Gengar. Alright guys, here we go. We are getting into our next battle here versus Jay. Now this battle was found on 2022-2021 battle code in Sword and Shield. Keep that one in mind. So we are going to see him lead off here with his Lurantis, and I'm going to lead off here with my Mienshao. Now Mienshao, of course, is a fighting type Pokemon, whereas Lurantis, of course, I believe is a grass type? I can't really recall. But anyways, we're going to get that fake out. We're going to flinch that Lurantis. And of course, it's not going to be able to move. And there's really not a lot that I want to do with this Mienshao right now. So we're actually going to go for that U-turn here, which is actually going to be effective onto the Lurantis due to the grass typing. We're going to swap out to our Corviknight. Now Lurantis, of course, is going to get that Solar Beam started, sucking up all the sun's rays. So with the Corviknight, of course, onto the field, I'm also going to go again for another U-turn. And the U-turn, of course, is going to be able to knock out that Lurantis, taking it out. Now, I have to give some props to the creator of Lurantis. That is a pretty cool looking Pokemon. I don't know if you guys really appreciate that Pokemon or not, but that is a really sick Pokemon. He's going to come in with his Gengar. I've got my Mienshao back onto the field here. We're actually going to go straight for that knockoff. And that knockoff is going to do some serious damage off onto that Gengar. Now, we actually managed to survive with some six hit points here. And he's going to swap out going to Como. Now, Como, of course, is not going to be really affected by that knockoff. And even though it was a critical hit, it didn't do a whole lot. Obviously, there's a type advantage fighting versus Dark. So we're actually going to go and finish off this round with Mienshao here. We're going to go for that close combat. And of course, even though we've dropped our defense and our special defense, that close combat that Como is going to do is just going to knock us out anyway. So not a big deal. Mienshao has done its best here in this match. So back to the team it goes. We are actually going to go in with our Corviknight. Now, of course, Corviknight should be able to do some damage to this Como, especially if we go for that Brave Bird. So he's going to withdraw the Como. He's going to go into Eternatus. Now, Eternatus. Wow, tongue-tied here. Eternatus is a dragon poison type. We're going to go in for the Brave Bird here. Brave Bird not doing a whole lot. We're going to get a little bit of a recoil damage. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of option here to go for. I did not realize Eternatus could learn Flamethrower, so that's a little bit of a surprise to me. I don't battle a whole lot of Eternatus, especially ones with Flamethrower, but we're going to go for another Brave Bird here. We're taking it down into about half the hit points, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and withdraw the Corviknight. We're actually going to go into Volcanion. Now, Volcanion, of course, is one of those Pokemon that hasn't been allowed in Wi-Fi, but is now allowed in Wi-Fi because of the Series 13. So, yay! We finally get to use this Pokemon. He's going to withdraw Eternatus. There's not much that he can really do against me here, especially with his Flamethrowing attack. We're going to go in for the Earth Power. However, that would have been really cool to get that attack off onto Eternatus. It would have knocked him out. Garchomp, of course, survives. Not really going to take him out. So we're actually going to swap out, go into the Corviknight. Now, Garchomp goes for Dig. Okay, now I'm a little confused why he went for the Dig. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple of other options there for him. But you got to remember, it was Volcanion. I would have thought like a Dragon Claw or an Outrage would have been better. Not in this case. He decided to go for Dig. So, of course, he misses when I get my Corviknight in there. We do some massive damage off to the Garchomp, which is awesome. However, we're going to get knocked out by a Crunch. When did Garchomp start running Crunch? So anyways, I bring in my Gengar. Now, Gengar, of course, is Choice Scarfed here. So I'm going to go in for like a Shadow Ball. He's going to swap out his Garchomp, go into an Obstagoon, which obviously is not going to be effective against the Shadow Ball. So I'm going to swap out, go into Heliolisk. Now, that's kind of a Pokemon you wouldn't think to actually see up against an Obstagoon, just because it does have, like, fighting type moves too. Anyways, we take the Night Slash pretty well. He's going to go for the Obstruct. Obstruct, of course, is going to be able to protect himself. Focus Blast, of course, misses this turn. Obviously, that's a perfect scout on his side. We're going to go in for another Focus Blast. I think he's hoping that we're going to miss. However, my Heliolisk is going to be able to hit that move and just knock out that Obstagoon. So, bye-bye. Get out of here, you Gene Simmons-looking Pokemon. And back in comes the Como. Now, Como onto the field. I'm going to go in for another Focus Blast. Not going to be effective because he has Bulletproof. Okay. So, anyways, we get hit. We are going to lose our Heliolisk. His defense and special defense fall, but that's not really a big thing, okay? We're going to go back into the Gengar. Now, Gengar, of course, is a Choice Scarf. We're going to get locked into the Shadow Ball here. So Shadow Ball is going to go in, hit that Eternatus after the switch from the Como. Seems to not really want to lose his Como here in this match, and I'm not really sure why. But we're going to get that Shadow Ball off on Eternatus and takes him right down into the red zone, which is pretty wicked. But you know what? Another Shadow Ball to the face, going to knock him out. So bye-bye, Poison Dragon. Never want to see you again because you're actually very scary. So in comes his Garchomp here. Now, Garchomp, of course, is also down in the red zone. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem there for him because obviously I was speaking with the Choice Scarf. Shadow Ball to the face. One hit, knocked out this turn. And in comes his own Gengar. Now, of course, my Gengar is faster because I'm awesome. In comes the Shadow Ball to the face. Boom! Bye-bye, Gengar. So he's actually now down to his last and final Pokemon, which is Como. Now, we need to take a moment here and realize that I just lost my ability to use Shadow Ball here. I didn't realize that during this battle, and I went for the attack, which, of course, can't be used because it's not safe. So, he's going to go for the Dynamax on his Como here because he's all about his Como. I'm going to end up struggling because I can't do anything here. So Struggle, of course, not going to be able to do much to this Dynamax Como. So he's going to get the Max Windward, or however you want to pronounce it, knocking out the Gengar. And at this time in the battle, I'm like, what just happened here? Why did I struggle? It was because I didn't realize it was a disabled move. So back in comes Volcanion. Volcanion, of course, I kind of want to go for, you know, a Max Quake or a Max Ooze here. It really doesn't matter a whole lot, but we are going to go for that Dynamax, right? So we are going to get to see a gigantic Volcanion going up a gigantic Como. So here we go, guys. Let's see the final play here. How will it turn out for this Como? Here's the Max Quake, and it's not looking good for our opponent, Jay. But you know what? That is going to be game. So good game, Jay. Thank you very much for that battle. If you see this match, why were you holding on to Como? I don't understand. Post your comments, guys. What do you guys think? Como. There we go, guys. Another battle down. But you know what? We have plenty more battles to come. And as well, we have a couple battles listed above. Be sure to check them out. Post your comments in the comment section below. I would like to hear from you guys what you guys think about these matches. Take care, have a good one, and as always, peace out.